Hi everyone, this is my second video for Crohn's disease. I mentioned in my previous video some tips on flares for Crohn's disease, but I wanted to share a couple of things that I eat during flares of Crohn's disease in addition to other things that help for symptom management. I actually had planned on having a couple of snacks in this video, but unfortunately I don't have a lot of snacks with me because I've had a couple of new ones that I wanted to share. So I'll make a whole video on like snacks and things like that later. But what I eat during a flare is pretty bland, honestly. Lots of soups, lots of smoothies, spreads, so like peanut butter, things like that, peanut butter crackers, saltine crackers, and this goes into the symptom management aspects of this, because when I'm in a lot of pain, I don't really feel like I can eat. So I tend to stick to pureed things, bland. When I was really in my first flare, I had a lot of Ensure, which was not my favorite. But I found workarounds for Ensure, like I did smoothies, crackers. I love the Nabisco saltine crackers, like chicken biscuit, I think it's what they're called. I'll have to find that to put it in the snack video because I eat those even without being in a flare. Some of the other stuff that I have that helps during flares for the symptom side of things, I have a heating belt. So I have this little belt that goes around your waist and you wear it and it heats up with a USB and you can plug it into a battery pack. I highly recommend one of those, or a heating pad. Those are really great. I also know a really neat trick. If you, I talked to a nurse one time and she told me how to make this, she called it a hot compress, but basically you put like a wet towel, you wet a towel, you put it in the microwave very carefully. You just heat it up no more than I think 10 seconds. Anybody who's a nurse on my followers page can tell me otherwise. So, and then they told me to put it in a bag so it'll stay warm and you just put it up against your abdomen. I did that and it was amazing. This is the same thing with cold like stuff if you want to use ice. Me personally, I just stick to heating pads, but if you don't have a heating pad or you can't afford one, this bag and like a hot towel works, or you could just put a hot towel. Yeah, I found it to be super useful for pain management. I can only take Tylenol for pain, so definitely utilizing that during a flare was super helpful. And I slept a lot during my flares, so sleeping was a big thing for symptom management. So hopefully that helps some of you who might be going through flare and having pain. The other thing I found really helpful to keep around was water and Gatorade for hydration, because I felt like, you know, you're going to the restroom so much that it's like you need something for the hydration. So that was helpful to keep around. And finally, my biggest thing for food was I stayed away from like really heavy food. So like no fried food, no greasy food, and I want to share more on that in a separate video. But yeah, hopefully these tips help someone out. And please leave a comment if you have any questions, or, you know, message me on Instagram or message me here. Please let me know what y'all have questions about, and speak to y'all soon. Many blessings, y'all.